Speaking Quickie. Another great Supreme Court decision for free speech was Hustler Magazine v. Falwell in 1988. The players: Larry Flynt, publisher of Hustler Magazine, a porn rag that found where the line was drawn and deliberately stepped over it. It was more explicit and more lowbrow than its main competitors, Playboy and Penthouse. And Jerry Falwell, a televangelist who was a founder and major figure in the moral majority, dedicated, among other things, to stomping out smut. So Hustler published a mock advertisement depicting Falwell as an incestuous alcoholic. Falwell pitched a hissy fit and sued, but Flynt said, "Nuh-uh, First Amendment." Falwell sued for libel, invasion of privacy, and intentional infliction of emotional distress. Invasion of privacy was dismissed in summary judgment, and the jury sided for Flynt on libel, but they gave Falwell $150,000 for emotional distress, and the Fourth Circuit affirmed it. But the Supreme Court sided with Flynt, saying that Falwell's hurt fees weren't enough to overcome the First Amendment protections of speech critical to public figures. They strengthened the Sullivan precedent to say that you can't get civil damages for intentional infliction of emotional distress when it's caused by a caricature, parody, or satire of a public figure. They ruled, here, respondent is clearly a public figure for First Amendment purposes, and the lower court's finding that the ad parody was not reasonably believable must be accepted. Outrageousness in the area of political and social discourse has an inherent subjectiveness about it which would allow a jury to impose liability on the basis of the jurors' tastes or views, or perhaps on the basis of their dislike of a particular expression, and cannot, consistently with the First Amendment, form a basis for the award of damages for conduct such as that involved here. They also said it was precedent that even someone motivated by hatred or ill will is protected by the First Amendment. Interestingly, after the decision, Falwell and Flynt began discussing philosophy and went to colleges to engage in debates on morality and the First Amendment. They even exchanged Christmas cards and family photos. After Falwell died, Flynt wrote, "I'll never admire him for his views or his opinions, but the ultimate result was one I never expected. We became friends."